So topic that's come up, holiday time. Let's talk about routines. So I have Madeline here, one of our great sensory OTs, because you guys get tired of hearing me. So I want you to hear from our therapists directly that are working with your kids all day. So we know that holiday means change in schedule and change in routine. We're not in school. We're at different locations. We don't have the same schedule we're following. So change in routine can be really exciting to some of us because we're like, hey, I get to sit in my pajamas all day. I don't have to do anything. But for many of our friends, is change of routine comfortable for them, Maddie?
Not most of them.
Okay, so what goes on with change in routine?
So change in routine kind of overloads their sensory system. So 3 things that we can do is as much consistency in therapy is best. So making sure they're making it to their appointments, talking to your OT or speech therapist about strategies you can implement with the change, and a lot of times schedules. So if they don't have school, knowing that they're going to go to the park in the morning and then they're going to have lunch and then they're going to take a nap. So having it written down or using a visual will really help them with their routine.
Holidays present sensory challenges. That's the big crux of it. They're exciting. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of rhythm, which is great if we don't have sensory issues, but a nightmare if we do. So let's talk about auditory. Many of our kids have auditory issues. Their hands are going over their ears. They're very overstimulated by crowds and sounds. So, hey, quick thing. Bring some headphones. Bring some earplugs. Make sure you have an escape route. So if they do get overwhelmed, you can quickly get out. And also, let your relatives know. If auditory is a big issue, make them aware of what's going on, okay? Also, let's talk about visual. Everything can be very visually overstimulating for our kiddos. So we want to make sure that we can have kind of that calm time or those calm environments we can escape to. Sometimes when there's a lot of activity, going to the bathroom is a nice place to go because it's away from everything. Madeline, do you have a couple things you'd like to share?
Yes, so first and foremost, tactile. So that's when things are touching your body and your skin. So a big thing we can do is prep relatives. Maybe don't give hugs or kisses on the cheek. Anything like that might be overstimulating to our kiddos. And another one is proprioception. So proprioception is going to be really good to help calm down a lot of our kiddos and help regulate their sensory system. So what that looks like could be a weighted blanket or massage, deep squeezes down their arms and their legs to really help create that calming inside their body.
What is the benefits of an intensive?
Yeah. So intensives are great. So they can range, as Kate said, from 60 to 90 minutes. And what's really important, as we mentioned earlier, is that the change in routine and holidays coming up, it's a lot of unknown for our kiddos. So we can provide that consistency in the intensives and really, really lock down that parent education. That's so important. So when you are traveling, we can give strategies of how to manage an 8-hour car ride or how to manage a plane ride, and we're able to really work and hone in on those skills in that intensive, and we're not losing any therapy time over the holidays.